What's up, guys? So, yesterday, at the time of this recording, I don't know, before I start this video, so I went to, if you actually saw the previous video, then YouTube let me keep it. I got a copyright claim because of the music playing in the background of the last video. I went to a vintage comic book store called Gotham, and I was showing the store around, and there was music playing in the background, and I guess YouTube doesn't like that. I don't know, YouTube is incredible, but okay. So this is my haul from the store that I picked up my comics, and I wanted to show you guys. I said I was going to show you if I bought anything, and I did. So let's get into it. All right. Okay, so first up, I'm going to talk about some of these maybe in depth in a later video. But I just wanted to show you what I got. And I got Executioner Song, the storyline. I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with that story. I lost a lot of these comic books. I'll tell that story later on how that happened, but I had a whole collection and I lost it, and I'm slowly regaining them back, starting with these. So basically, like the store, they sell old vintage comic books, and obviously they don't sell them together, so I have to walk around and look for them. So I was in there for hours looking for books that either lost or books I've never had before. So right here, as you can see, this is Executioner Song. Now, the funny thing is how I said that I had to look for some of these books. I, by miracle, found. Now, this is a 12-issue mini-series, a maxi series, I should say. And I'm missing, let's see, that's 1, that's 2, 3. Looks like I'm missing 4, 5, and let's see, 9, 10, and 11. So someone's making a trip back to look for the rest of them. I just was there for a long time and got tired and decided to come home. But yeah, I'm surprised I got this many, to be honest with you, and they're still in this original bagging. So that's with the trading card. That's pretty cool. You got 1 right there. 2, X Factor, X-Men, X-Force, X-Force again, and X-Men, X-Force, and X-Force. So, gonna break into them and give this a read. And another X-Force book. I like the 90s book comics. I don't know if you guys know that. I say that 100 times. I'm gonna say it 101. Next up here is I got Superman. See, I got Superman. Hang on, I'm not ready to show that one yet, but wanted to show off the Superman book. And it was in this packing right here. I opened it already, but so it's Superman number 500, pretty much the return. Hang on a second. Okay. It was in a double plastic. That's the second one, right? That was the first one. It's the second one. So this is the cover of Superman number 500. It's okay. I kind of like it. It's what it is, but it's actually a nice cover. It's not a bad cover, but I also got Superman Blue. Now, hot take. I didn't, like I said, I didn't hate this. I didn't hate this. So, you know, don't come for me in the comments. But some of y'all might not like it. I actually did. It was actually pretty cool. I liked it. I have the Reign. I bought mostly the Reign of Superman books. This one, not a Reign of Superman book. I just like the cover. I don't know if you guys can get what I'm trying to say here. So let me see if I can show you what I mean. But that's pretty neat. I like that. 90s books was always glorified and like glossy. You know, it's always been glossy. And, I like it. No complaints here. You know, this is Reign of Superman again. More Superman Blue. Actually, Superman Red and Blue. And speaking of Superman Red and Blue, I bought a book. I bought a matching one. Look at that. That's amazing right there. Look at that. It's a connecting cover. Superman Blue, Superman Red. So Superman at that time had 4 titles. I also have the difference, the Reign of Superman individual books. I'll show that in a later video as well. And I don't know who here remembers reading Wizard magazine. So they were selling old magazines, and I just bought this for nostalgia reasons. And looking through it yesterday, and they always had a section called Casting Call. Who would they cast for, whatever superhero movie that they wanted to bring out at that time. And it's featuring, of all movies, the Thunderbolts. Now, for those who read comic books, know the Thunderbolts in the movie and the Thunderbolts in the comics are 2 totally different sets of characters, which is hilarious. Because had they made this movie, I think it would have did better in the movie theaters. But that's just my opinion. I don't know who are the stars in some of these movies here. Okay. You guys take a look at the video, pause it, and see who they had playing who. Okay, all right. Yeah, so it was a nice book, nice magazine, nice nostalgia trip. I liked it. I love it. Wizards should come back, by the way, as maybe a website. We could use a good comic book magazine, one that tells it like it is, and not pander to, just for the sake of, I don't know, that's a whole nother conversation. But we just, I don't know, anyone watching or listening, maybe put it into someone else's ear. Maybe someone else could put it into someone else's ear. Start a Wizard World magazine website. There's some stuff here, and I got a free book. A book with it, which is it has just pretty much it's just a sketchbook with artist Joe Madureira. That's the other guy's name. Joe Madureira, by the way, is one of my favorite artists. And J. Campbell Scott is another guy. He only does covers mostly. I wish he does do more books. I wish Joe Madureira do more books as well, but he does a lot of his independent stuff, a lot of his Battle Chaser stuff, which I got one issue of. It was okay. I liked it. And let's look. See here. There was something else I wanted to show. Oh, here we go. It was a poster. Came with a poster of Fantastic Four. Take a look at that. And behind it is an old calendar. It's funny that I bought this book because we're in the month of March, March 2026, and I just happened to buy a book of March 1998. What are the odds of that happening? Mind you, this is the store I got this out of. They were just selling old books. I just happened to pick this one because I like the cover. But it was a nice nostalgia trip. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed my trip over there. Oh, and then the last book I wanted to show, wasn't ready to show yet, was Adriel. I don't know those who read this book. I heard it was pretty good. And, I'm going to dive into this book and give it a shot and see what I like about it. But this is my haul. I don't know if there's anything else I left out. Let's see. Was that? I think that was it. So, if there's anything about these stories I'm worth talking about, and I'll break and dive into it in a later video. But this is my haul. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Let's make this channel grow. Councilman out.